So here's the sitch, I guess. One of our boys for New Year's invited a bunch of people to his beach house. And, you know, a lot of us weren't invited because his girlfriend, he really doesn't like some of us. And, like, I don't know how to deal with it. He claimed it was a numbers game. Couldn't have too many people in the house. But we all know it's because his girlfriend, like, is anti-rowdiness. Doesn't fuck with it, I don't know. But I love him. He invited all of his girlfriend's girlfriends. And, like, now I don't know how to deal with it. I'm going to see him tonight for the Michigan game. I don't know what to do. That's about it. I love the guy. But I'm not one to burn bridges, but this bridge might be burned. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa.
How rowdy do you normally get?
Not too rowdy. I think fairly normal, but she's very straight edge, very, like, proper. She's a smart girl. She goes to Michigan. Part of the reason I'm throwing the house on Washington tonight.
Do you do powders in front of other people?
No, not that rowdy.
What?
Genuinely, just booze. That's it.
And you don't burn stuff?
That's it.
You don't burn stuff or break stuff?
Burnt, not in front of this girl. No, breaking stuff maybe, but the house is getting torn down anyway. They're building like a new house, so I think that breaking stuff is out of the picture at least for this
He's
scenario.
thoughtful.
Yeah. Was there a night that kind of sparked her not wanting to be around you fellows as much anymore? Was there one night where you guys showed your true colors, and because of that, things have been a little bit weird?
Yeah. I think it was wrestling last year.
What happened?
I'd say wrestling in front of girlfriends is probably not a good move. You know, got really hammered with the boys, and coincidentally, all the people that kind of were fucking around before this weren't invited. So
That's
we
not
were
that
all
bad,
kind of
though.
confused. What'd you say?
I'm sorry. I just don't think that's that bad. I think wrestling,
Yeah.
that's kind of par for the course. I think that's kind of a good thing almost.
Were you nude?
I don't think it's bad either. No, not nude.
Oh.
Not nude. Completely clothed. I was confused too, because like I get you got to keep the girlfriend happy, but I was just curious, like, where do you draw the line in terms of like loyalty to your boys and then loyalty to your girl? Because I get it. Obviously, you got to keep the girl happy, even if she is super annoying and all that. I get it, you know. But where do you draw the line between like loyalty to your boys, the guys that really love you, and then, you know, your girlfriend?
May I ask your age?
21.
21. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good point because in the long run, the girlfriend always wins these battles.
Correct. I've been in a similar position. Now I'm wondering, it's probably not, this is my gut reaction. It's probably not you guys she doesn't like. She's probably thinking how you're going to influence the man she loves and the habits he is picking up upon, because you're a composite of your 5 best friends. And she's probably thinking 5 years down the line rather than what your life is like right now. Is that something maybe you've talked to him about?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, when you try to mold the guy and you're fighting her molding what she wants to be dating, it's like kind of like a battle. And you don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, your girlfriend is the worst. You know, I don't want to be mean or anything, 'cause I really love the guy.
But it might not
but
be
at
with.
the same time,
It might not be
go
with.
ahead.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
It might not be with this girlfriend, but you are going to lose this battle with all of your friends, with all of their girlfriends. At a certain point, we all kind of let the girl in our life be more in charge of the direction we're going, as opposed to our bros, which is probably overall for the best, honestly. And like I hung tough. I fought till I was like 35, but my girlfriend has more influence over me than my bros at this point.
Which is good. I think.
Yes.
Wow.
I think who's going to lose in this situation the most because of the age thing is your buddy and his girlfriend, because she's trying to sequester and like just stop all of the crazy rowdiness from happening. But she's got to be getting that out from 21 to 25. She should be like, invite your boys over, black out, have a house party. That way, in 5 years, she can be like, hey, we're getting too old for this shit. But instead, she's trying to like fucking pinch the hose right now, and it's
too early.
It's too early.
She should see the long game. Like, I had friends whose girlfriends were like, oh, yeah, he can still do Molly and go crazy because he's in his 20s. And then they know that at a certain point, they'll slowly go the direction they want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And by that time, he also is probably thinking it's time to knock this shit off.
Have you had a conversation with the lady in question?
It's impossible to talk to this girl, bro. I mean, because she knows that, like, obviously a lot of us are terrible influences, and, you know, so there's no talking to her. She's just completely anti anything. You know, she's just disgusted. And
Well,
it's a tricky person to deal with when you're, like, trying to have a normal conversation and be like, just level with me. We just want to hang out with him, have a good time. He's a great guy, but you're turning him into a monster, essentially.
Wow.
And it's just, I don't know. It's sad to see, because you're right. 21 years old, you're kind of supposed to be an idiot, essentially, right? I mean, you're not supposed to have the growth and the emotional intelligence of a 30-year-old yet. And I get wanting to be, you know, responsible and all that, but it just seems too early, and it's just a sad thing to see. And, you know, I love the guy. I don't know how to, like, I feel hurt by the whole situation.
I think there's two things you can do. I think next time you're over there, maybe on it's like a dinner party or something, you trick her. You know, you wear a sweater, you bring Pinot Gris, you bring like some salmon, and you're just like, yeah, I'm just really into, you know, career stuff right now. And you kind of play that part of like, wow, this guy's a solid guy. He should influence my boyfriend. And then when you get to kick it with him, you go nuts.
Yeah, or like if you dudes are wrestling in a cardigan, maybe she won't notice the wrestling as much.
Wow.
And then if whoever wins the wrestling match has to host the next dinner party.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That's huge.
But did you have a second thing on it?
Well, the second thing is just like let him go off with her and disconnect, because like the guys were saying, it's a battle you're not going to win, and you're just going to be fighting this fight, and it's just going to be really frustrating. So if he wants to go off with her and maybe be miserable, let him do that and let him come back to you. And meanwhile, you can get all your raging out.
How long has he been dating this gal? Did you say?
2 years at this point.
Damn.
I got an idea. When you guys are wrestling, because I potentially what could have happened is the first night of wrestling, maybe your boy was he was getting dommed a little bit, and the missus didn't really like to see this. Next time you guys throw a little drunk wrestling match, let him be the hero.
Wow.
Let him, you know, escape a full mount and take your back and do all that jazz. You know, let him show off his prowess and his manhood.
You never double leg your boy in front of his woman.
Yeah.
Wait, and then
You let him throw a little arm bar.
I think also
sure.
like on a practical level, you just have to make him feel the deficit of not having his boy. So I think, and this sounds cruel, but sometimes you got to be, you know, striking with what's striking you. I think you guys have to throw a shindig and leave him off the guest list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that. You don't think it's too... No, it's not too harsh. No, I
he
like
did
that,
to you.
actually.
No, and then because you know what, then it is harsh, but then he goes, hey, that hurt my feelings. Then you go, oh, well, now we're here. Now we're having this conversation. Because sometimes you can tell someone it hurt your feelings, but until they felt what that hurt feels like, they don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like that.
It's tough love.
Sure. It's like when a kid fucks up and, like, I don't know, you got to take something from the kid if they steal from another kid. So they can learn the lesson, you know? I don't know.
Have a cardigan party, and then instead of a date in the fifth, a book in the fifth.
Ooh.
Like you have some
Any
Mark
book
Twain.
racks?
Maybe it's like you do Steinbeck. You do a Steinbeck night.
That'd be good.
Ooh,
Steinbeck
Raise
and
the
a
Wrath?
Mickey's.
There we go.
Maybe get some anti-war novels in there. Some Dalton Trumbo.
Wow.
Show her that you're kind of questioning the things that are happening in the country that's kind of molding you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because then also it's like
good.
you've got this like aggressive fighter vibe, but then you're a pacifist in your intellectual pursuits.
Yeah.
That's a lot for her to reconcile.
All of a sudden she's going, wait, I had this guy all wrong.
There's more to him.
Yeah.
They're having Trumbo and a Mad Dog night. Damn,
Mad
dude.
Dog 2020.
Yeah.
But broadly, dude, you are fighting nature.
Yeah. And I guess, nature finds a way, life finds a way, unfortunately. Yeah.
Do you have a lady?
Yeah. What'd you say?
Do you have a lady?
I don't have a lady. Which I think that might be part of
Definitely.
the problem of why I hate this so much. Maybe it's like it's not a jealousy thing, but it's just I don't know. It makes it worse. Somehow.
But you're not
know.
changing who you are for anyone else, so it's hard for you to understand why someone would do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm sure from her perspective too. I don't know if she's all that pumped that her boyfriend's hanging out with his single guy friends who are out there trying to get some strange. You know what I'm saying? You're around that energy of guys trying to come, and maybe she doesn't want that.
Right.
Yeah.
Point.
But I get the feeling from you. You're not really chasing tail, huh? Are you just?
No, not that. I just I don't know. At this period in my life, I guess I feel more loyalty. Not chasing tail, but I guess sort of preserving a sense of self in favor of hanging out with the fellas, sort of.
That's what I feel like if you were given the option between going home with the gal you met at the bar or going home with the boys and watching the Avengers while you guys wrestle, you would take the latter 8 out of 10 times.
7 out of 10, but yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Which Avenger are you?
Okay.
Or are you a DC guy?
I guess Iron Man, maybe.
Good answer.
Wow.
I was gonna say Hawkeye, but I like Iron Man.
Hawkeye. Yeah, that's good. Hope that guy's good. By the way, I heard what happened in Tahoe. That's a huge bummer for that guy.
Dude,
But,
I think
Sounds
he-
like
hopefully he'll make a reappearance in the next whatever Avengers they got coming out with now.
I think he's cruising.
He's chilling.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what springs to mind too? You substitute this guy's girlfriend for Thanos. I am inevitable. And then you come in and you're like, I am Iron Man.
Yeah. Dude.
Wow.
Charlie,
Yeah.
I think you're in a place where we've all been, and I would just encourage you to keep living.
And you're an asset to your boys, dude.
Yeah.
You're the glue.
Yeah.
Watch Captain America: Civil War and just play that out. See what happens. Similar situation.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like it. Thank you for the advice. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Stay strong.
Should we ask that guy for the girlfriend's number?
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be hilarious.
Should we try that or at least call the buddy?
I would love that.
Yeah, Jake, can we call him back after this and see if we can call one of them?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated
Yeah, call him
That's
back.
a
Call him.
sign.
And
That's a sign.
let's Rosh him on this shit.
Do not take no for an answer on this call.
Yeah. We could even have him like, can he 3-way call his boy and will that come through?
Hello.
Dude, okay, we had a wild idea and don't go beyond your comfort, but we'd love to try it if you're down. And we really do think it could be fruitful for all parties involved. Can we 3-way call your boy?
Oh man.
Yep.
We'll be sensitive.
Sure. Yeah. Why not? Give me 1 sec.
Well, how transparent can we be with him?
How do I add him to the call?
I think just add a call to your call and then bounce back to this one and it'll work as it normally would.
Yeah, merge it. The
All right, 1 sec. Hopefully he picks up. Let's see.
I think you got to take the reins on this one.
I feel prepared.
Okay.
All right. I think we're all here.
Oh, whoa. Hey, Charlie. And I'm sorry. Hello. What's your name?
Cameron.
Cameron, how are you, man? Thank you for joining us. Charlie was calling and he was feeling a bit raw because I guess there was a party and he didn't make the cut and he feels like it's because maybe he's perceived as being too rowdy and it got him in his feelings a little bit because he really wants to hang out with you and he just wants to know, was it something personal or is there something that needs to be addressed?
No, he's just a rowdy animal, man. He couldn't be contained.
Did something specific happen that's given him this kind of label?
No.
Damn. So, was it the wrestling? Or is there a lot of wrestling?
I guess the wrestling.
Cameron, you're doing a good job and you're protecting those who care about you.
Yeah.
And I respect that. How are you doing? Cam?
Oh no, I think he left.
He hung up.
He sounded very firm in his answers.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's
I'm gonna hear about this all night now, boys. This
Oh,
is gonna be
sorry,
brutal.
Charlie.
Sorry, man.
Sorry,
No,
Charlie.
you're good. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think that went the way I wanted it to, but I'm glad we tried.
Yeah, no, hey, I'm glad that you tried. That was, yeah.
Charlie, can I say this? After hearing Cameron speak, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
and also, I don't think you're gonna win this one. I think you gotta focus on you, party the way you want to. Cam's on his own journey, and he's resolute.
And make sure, you're probably going to argue with him after this, make sure he knows it's coming from a place of love.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Cam's got a bit of a Bernthal vibe on him.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Bernthal vibe.
is Cam a good wrestler? I got the feeling from Cam that he's formidable.
He is formidable. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
Yeah,
Is this his first girlfriend?
Second, maybe? Second, like, real girlfriend.
Cam felt to me like he was born with a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's actually a really good pickup, kind of. Yeah, I feel like he's always had a girlfriend throughout the entire time I've known him. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's a fair thing to say.
Yeah, these roots
This one's a brain teaser.
go back to his ancestors.
Have you had a girlfriend?
I have.
Oh, okay. Well, and here's the thing about Cameron. He's making 35-year-old moves at 21, but some guys are destined for that. Because you do get to a point in adulthood where you stop telling your boys the 100% truth in the better interest of keeping your domestic life solid. So Cam's just way, way down the road.
Can I ask a personal question that you don't have to answer about Cameron's girlfriend? Is she busty? Would you describe her?
I wouldn't say so. No.
Okay. That was one of those ones where, see, Cam would have just hung up right there.
I think you should have pleaded the fifth there, but I respect you.
Yeah, maybe it's good he hung up. This is like, yeah. I hope he doesn't watch this. If any of this is usable, I hope he doesn't watch any of this. But, yeah.
Charlie, I would encourage you to just keep doing you, man. Stay rowdy. Go break a table. Get that energy out. Because, I was that way when I was your age, and it's the best time of my life.
Yeah, just live it up, man, and pour one out for Cam. Just
Yeah.
pour one out for him. And he's happy, and his happiness looks different than your own. And I remember when my first friend went domestic before any of us were ready, and we all took it as like, a judgment on us. And it might have been a little bit of that, but also it's just who he was, and we were all going to get there in our own time. And there's just one guy who starts, working in a garden and, taking Spanish lessons and just being happy with his girlfriend before everybody else.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right.
All right, man. Good luck out there. Keep us
Yeah.
posted.
Take it
Yeah,
easy,
Godspeed,
guys.
man.
Thanks.
Dude, Cam, man.
Cam, dude, he's chosen his path.
That guy was raw.
Yeah, dude.
He's just rowdy. No. Yeah. Hangs up.
Oh, man. I'd love to know what he said to him before he came on the call. How
was
he
curious.
pitched that to you, Cam.
I was curious if he knew it was going to be like a public-facing kind of thing.
Doesn't sound like it.
I don't think he knew. I think he got ambushed.
Yeah.
Right.
He seemed jaded. He seemed like
Yeah.
there's probably an immediate follow-up phone call happening right now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We can always bring him back.
It's true.
And yeah, it's crazy because if you're a listener right now on the podcast, you almost wish you could switch channels to them right now.
Yeah. Someday. Jake will figure that out.
Well, why don't here's what we can do. Let's end the podcast, but can we throw up Cam and Charlie's phone numbers for all the listeners? And then they can-
Just call them and play "It's Not Over" by Daughtry on full volume.
Daughtry's a guy.
Yeah.
Dude. Daughtry's one of them.
I bet you Daughtry would have not abandoned his boys, deserted his countrymen at all.
No.
Daughtry's still hanging with his day ones, no matter what, no matter who says what.